Hello and welcome to another devotional connection. I want to read to you 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5 because I was talking about it earlier today with a friend of mine, and I want to give you some context to this verse. So 2 Corinthians 10:5 says, "Casting down arguments and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ." We often hear that we need to bring every thought captive and what it means, but sometimes we don't know how. How do we do that? So I want to give you two tools today from the Bible that will help you in the how. First comes from Romans 8:6. Romans 8:6 simply says, "Letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death, but letting the Spirit, big S on that, the Holy Spirit, control your mind leads to life and peace." The first thing that we have to do is submit ourselves to God. Then that's what gives us the authority, the power, the capability to resist the devil, to resist our sinful nature. Submit ourselves to the Holy Spirit. Submit ourselves to God. We must say it out loud, "Holy Spirit, I want you in my life. I want you to take over my mind. I want you to control my mind today." Letting the Spirit control your mind leads to life and peace. Submit yourselves to God. That's the first way. The second is very simply from John chapter 8, verses 31 and 32. And it says, "If you obey my teaching, you are really my disciples. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Often we see on buildings and colleges and sometimes posted all over the internet, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free," as if they have some hidden knowledge that they want you to have. But we forget, and they often don't include the first part. Where does that truth come from? Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." If you obey my teaching, the verse says, you are really my disciples. Truth comes from obedience to Jesus Christ. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Those two things will help you take every thought captive. Remember what we're up against. We're not up against flesh and blood. We're up against powers and principalities and the rulers of darkness of this age, spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. You are up against forces that had the audacity to challenge God in his own house and challenge him even now. They do not fear you. They do not fear me. They fear him and him alone. You must let the Holy Spirit lead your life, and you must be immersed in his teachings and in his word. And only then can we be set free from what ails this world. Just a thought. Talk to you again soon.